Hello, hello, my abundance creators. It's your girl, Empress Cheryl. Let me start this video by saying like, share, subscribe, because I don't often say that, or I don't say it in my videos, but the purpose is to share the message, uplift the collective. So that's what we're trying to do. So in order to do that, that means we would need more viewers, more people to tune in and get in on this vibration. So today will be a collective message, a What's the Word Wednesday. And it's just pretty much what's the word on you, the collective, in these spiritual streets. So, what's the word in these spiritual streets on my collective? Okay, so we're just going to do oracle cards to see what the word is. What are they saying about you in these spiritual streets? Okay? By spiritual streets, I am meaning your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, the Most High. What are they saying about you? What's the talk? What's the news? Okay. So what's the word on you, my collective, in these spiritual streets? All right, so let's get into that and what we may likely do, depending on how it flows, how the message flows, is I may pull some tarot cards to get some advice. But if I feel like it's needed, if it's not needed, then it's like, oh, okay, well, this is it. This is the message. So, okay, so let me just ask my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and the Holy Spirits to come in, protect us during this reading and thereafter, and give us clear and precise messages. All right. What's the word Wednesday? What's the word on these spiritual streets? All right, what we got here? What's the word on the collective? What y'all talking about? Enthusiasm. Number 16. Self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, a positive response. Okay, so what they're saying is y'all are enthusiastic about your work, about what you do, about inspiring others, and they love that. They love seeing that. It's going to bring success. It's bringing self-confidence. 46, pushing upward, steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. So they see pretty much the talk is they see what you're doing. They see that you're more enthusiastic about it, that you putting yourself out there, you're inspiring others, and by doing this, you are gaining confidence. By doing this, you are receiving recognition, okay? And pushing forward. This other card, number 17, following. Okay, we have loyalty, adaptability, cooperation, trust, reliability, sensitivity to others, service, and receiving guidance. Initially, when I saw this following, I got the mindset of maybe some of you guys are creating a following or building a following. Look, my spirit guys in this too. They like, hey, build your channel, promote your channel. So anyway, again, subscribe. But so pretty much the talk about you on these spiritual streets is pretty much like that. They see that you are being loyal to the plan. So like whatever plan you must have set in place, like you're trusting it, you're pushing forward on it, you're constantly receiving guidance and following that guidance, and look like you're being of service and you're cooperating with them is the biggest thing that I got. Like pretty much what your spirit guys, it's like this is you right here. Okay, you see this person, and they have like this little halo of protection on them. It's kind of like you're receiving down, like this is you're receiving this downloads, and these are like your spirit guys. This is your spirit team. They're following behind you. They're giving you supports, and like they're working with you along the way. And essentially that's what they want you to know, that they are here with you. They're working with you. So pretty much that's the talk. It's like you're on your spirit on these spiritual streets. What's the word is you got you got people backing you. Essentially, you have people backing you. You have supporters. You have a following from them. You know what I'm saying? Like from your spirit guides. So that's beautiful. Okay, let's get some of these other cards. We have chakra wisdom oracle cards. Let's see. What's the word on my collective on these spiritual streets? In these spiritual streets, what's the word on the collective? What's the word Wednesday? Completion. So you've completed some tasks. You've completed some cycle, some journey, some lesson, you have completed something. You've put something to rest, and they are grateful for that. Now this right here, this orange represents the sacral chakra. So maybe you've put to rest. Sacral chakra talks about like your creativity, or it talks about your it also speaks on like your sexual energy as well. So with this put into rest, what I will say is maybe you put to rest some unhealthy cycle in regards to your sexual energy. Maybe like you're actually putting it to good use or something like that. Like, you know, maybe that's a message to someone. But pretty much what they're saying is like, now that you've done whatever you've completed, whatever lesson you've learned and, you know, put to rest on, like it's really allowing you to really thrive. And like with this sun coming up in the background, now it's really allowing you to thrive in your sacral energy. Like you're really doing what you are supposed to be doing with this energy by learning whatever lesson it is that you needed to learn, putting whatever habit or whatever down, putting that to rest. Like, you know, that's the talk for you. Like now you are about to really thrive in this energy. Okay. Let's see what else. What's the word in these spiritual streets on my collective? What's the word? Okay, we have joy. They see you out here being happy, being free, and in your solar plexus energy, like really out here pushing yourself and putting yourself out there, trusting yourself. Like, you know, solar plexus is about confidence and the will to do something. So they see you doing that, and they see you, you know, out here spreading joy. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's see what else. We have isolation here. It does look like maybe you are still isolated, or and this blue though also talks about the throat chakra. So maybe is your voice being isolated? Let me see. What is this? There's a hand here that has like an invitation to something. It looks like they want you to go out, maybe go out more and speak to people. Like there's this suit right here in the closet that's just kind of hanging up real neat, and you know, all of that. So this one is coming more to me as like a, not concern, but like a, you know, maybe they're prompting you to go out more and not be in isolation as much. Go out and actually talk to people. So that's a message for someone as well. Let's get one more of these, and then we'll look at these sacred wealth code cards. What's the word? What's the word on my collective? What's the word? Oh man, a lot of them. Well, only three. That's fine. We'll go with these. So what's the word? We have the rejection card here. So maybe you're worried about rejection. Maybe you feel like you have recently been rejected or whatever. Or maybe you fear rejection. But and like you're all in your head about it, like like is people like in this guy's head, or maybe you're yeah, so maybe it's like you are, they're pretty much saying that you are not doing what your hesitation with doing some of your stuff is because you may feel like you may be rejected, like people may not accept you, or they may not like you, or people may talk about you or something like that. And I feel like, essentially what your spirit guys like want you to know, like the word on spiritual street is, you will be rejected, and that's fine. Like rejection is, start viewing it as rejection is a form of protection, meaning you weren't supposed to be in whatever space that is that you are being rejected from anyway. Okay. And your people gonna be talking about you wherever you go, in whatever space you're in. That's how you're making some type of effect, or you making some type of move, or ripple, on society, on the world, on your community, on whatever the case may be. So don't fear that. Just kind of step into your space. Do be true to yourself, and do what you came to do. And I don't know if some of you guys, this person is like an artist, and they're not doing their work or whatever. So maybe some of you are creative, but you're not creating, and you're not putting your stuff out, your work out, because you feel like you may be rejected. So stop doing that. These other two cards that came out is this guilt card. Okay, your spirit guides are saying, like, maybe you feel guilty about something. This is a person with like a halo over their head. Maybe they feel guilty because they feel like they have to wear this halo, like because they're tied to something, like it's a chain right here. I'm just kind of looking at these cards to see, what is going on. But I feel like they're saying, like, release whatever guilt that you have. Like maybe you're trying to portray some type of image, but this guilt that you have around it is affecting this is another sacral chakra card. So it's affecting your creative energy. So release whatever guilt that you have behind something, whatever it is that comes to mind when you hear someone say guilt. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever thoughts come to mind for you, because it'll be different for everyone, of course. Really work on releasing that guilt. Work on not trying to be so perfect with this halo on your head, not trying to disappoint everyone. Like there's someone in the background that looks like disappointed. So it's kind of like you're chained to something, and you're doing something because you're doing something because you feel like you need to, but the guilt is coming from somewhere. But it's like, release yourself, release the shackles, release this desire to be perfect, and just work on being yourself and operating in your purpose. And that is what is going to make your sacral energy flow as it should. Okay. And then this card here is victim. And the biggest thing that I'm getting from here is I will say, with this being a green, this is a heart chakra card. But with this, it's like your spirit guides are saying that maybe you are either you the victim, or you playing the victim. Okay, you may genuinely be a victim in some type of situation in regards to your heart. But even if you are, I feel like they don't want you to play the victim. They don't want you to be in that role. Like, think about what purpose is this serving? Like, is this serving a purpose for me? Is there any type of benefit for me to remain with this victim mindset in this role? And I feel like that's what they're saying. Like, that is what is affecting or maybe even blocking your heart chakra, is because you have like this victim mentality right now. So I would just say, like, work on removing that. Okay. Let's just get like 2 of these cards right here. The video is kind of going longer than what I had expected, but we want to know what's the word. What's the word? Like, looks like right now we are we're getting some messages here. So what's the word on the collective? Okay, let's get like one of these. What's one of these? What's the word? What's the word on this collective in the spiritual streets? What's the word on my abundance creators? Whew. The magician. Okay, you're in your magician energy. Rahu. Am I saying that right? Rahu. Rahu. You in your manifestation powers right now. Okay, it says I am a master manifester. That's the word. So pretty much like you working with the universe right now. You're co-creating. You are a master manifester. It says some of the key words here are acquisition, alternative, intelligent, conscious, creative, magical, intuitive, inventive, alchemic, technical, artistic, dynamic, psychological, synthesizing, eccentric, charismatic. That's beautiful. That's what they saying about you in these spiritual streets. Isn't that awesome? That's wonderful. Okay, so let's see before we end this video if there is any advice from the tarot. Let's see if there's any advice that your spirit guides want to offer. Is there any advice? Is there any advice to offer to us? Any advice to offer to the collective? Any advice to offer to my collective? Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. Like, with this, what I'm getting is they want you to kind of like hone in. Like, I feel like you're in a space to where you're realizing your dreams and you're looking at everything that it is that you want to get, everything that it is that is possible for you. Like, you're seeing that. You're seeing all of the possibilities. And I think what they're saying is just kind of get clear and bring it to reality. Like, you're in your manifestation energy, so manifest it. Like, work on whatever it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to just focus on one. But the message here is to get clear on what it is that you are trying to manifest, because you are in your manifestation energy right now, and actually do the work to bring that into fruition. That's one message right here with the 7 of Cups. But I look like it's like you are able to receive it all. Like, you know, you're able to receive all the possibilities, but you may be in a dreamy state where they're saying, like, now kind of put in the work, pull it down to reality in the 3D, because it's all waiting for you, you know, up there. Okay, so let's get another one. Okay, so 2 wanted to come out, so we'll just go with that. So we have the 3 of Pentacles here. You may need to work with someone. You may need to get a mentor, like someone who is more experienced in what it is that you are trying to do. And that may be what will help you hone in on your craft. So that's kind of advice right there, is seek assistance. Don't try to like do this alone. And then we have the 10 of Swords here. With this 10 of Swords, I feel like what they're saying is like cut off Don't be afraid to cut things off. Cut things off that no longer serve you. Cut things off that are no longer um taking you along this path in which you're trying to go. Like, you see, pretty much what they're saying is they see what you're doing. They see what you're trying to do. They see where you are headed. So if anything that is coming into your presence now is not in alignment with the direction that you see your life going, don't be afraid to cut it out. Don't be afraid to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the biggest message right there. There may be some endings along this journey for you, and you're going to have to be okay with that. All right, because that may be what's necessary to keep you in this manifestation energy and to get you to actually bring your dreams down into the physical realm. Okay, so that's the word on my collective, my abundance creators in these spiritual streets. Like this post, share, comment, look in the description box for any information on how to reach out to me. I'm always welcome to pick a pal suggestions, although I would like to focus them on abundance and just positive things that will raise the vibrations. So okay, y'all, that is all. Have a jazzy day.